Good morning, children. How are you today? Have you lost your baby toenails yet? Don't forget to leave them out for the nail fairy. It can be a bit more aggressive than the tooth fairy. Alright, where are we going? I decided I really needed a bit of a cool shower before we started today. I gotta get away. I've looked it up. I don't think there is a way of syncing it so the stream actually starts when the little title sequence starts. Gotta figure out a way of getting that. Because I feel like it's just cutting lots off. I used to have it at a point where I had it timed, but now I'm getting the sense that it's just, you know. And I didn't spend fucking a surprising amount of time looking for a MIDI version of Song of the Volga Boatman to have that not play, god damn it. Dum 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 dum. Of course, in my head, it's turned into Song of the Volga Buttman. Lovely song. Alright, where are we? Okay, we got that up. My head is somewhat center frame. And it's funny the way the back of the chair makes it look like I'm sitting in the chair. And I'm not. I'm sitting on a little bit on the ground. You know, sitting on the fucking floor, playing video games. As it was done in the ancient times. It is the old ways. Beating you about the head. Where we are, I mean, like, the tree in the backyard already blew down, so there's only so much the storms can do. One does seem a little more bent than I remember it, but I'm just not sure, you know? Like, maybe it just was at an angle and always has been, and I'm fucking imagining things. But, like, it does just look like it's... I notice it is bent. The thing is, it's down in the weird area of the backyard that I just never go to, so there's a good chance that I'm just fucking imagining things, and it's fine. Or just another tree is going to fall down, and, you know, oh well. I mean, I don't think any of them can really reach the house, at least with any fucking significant force, so probably fine. I don't know where the fuck you'd be driving for 10 fucking hours, Silas. I don't fucking... Okay. Dragons. Rock the dragons. This is another one of those goddamn SSI games, isn't it? If it even fucking loads. Wait, have I got it set to primitive? No? Alright. I'm just imagining things. Just things going off. Do you live in one of those places like Europe where you can just like drive to other countries? That's probably one of the better things about Australia is there's just like upsy downsies. There's kind of some areas you can drive to. Like you can drive up north if you have to for some weird reason. You know, like Amber just went to fucking Gympie for some, you know, I don't know, reasons that I probably wouldn't fucking... you know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to get fucking whatever the fuck Dragon Strike to goddamn work. I'll just do this. Alright, there we go. Which graphics mode do you want to use? Okay, cool. Yeah, 4, baby. Dragon Strike just got a re-release on Steam a few days ago. Ah. Nah. Wait, is this the one where you actually play as the dragon and it's kind of like a 3D sort of shooter? Or am I thinking of something else? I think there is something like that, but something like that lives in the fucking, you know. Alright, play the first mission. Please enter the first word. Schlong. Oh, eat my ass. Ah. What the fuck did I click on? Main. Alright. That just returns me to DOS. Oh, what do I get when I click on math? Alright, fuck it. Oh, it is the weird 3D one. I vaguely remember this being better on reading about this and it being like better on Amiga. There's like one version that's really bad and one version that's like almost recommended for 6 megahertz or faster. 6 megahertz. God, look at that. This was running before it could walk, you know? Like, admirable that they went for something, but well and truly before the technology was really there. Well, you don't spend that much time driving to the store in Australia on account of it being built with, like, a vague idea of, you know, humans in mind, and not just some deranged marble run of cars. But yeah, the idea of just like, I'm gonna fucking drive left, like, I don't know, not even 100 kilometers sometimes. Like, it's just it's so weird. And, you know, now I'm in Belgium. It's like, huh, look at that. You know, because, like, if you drive fucking west from anywhere on the East Coast, I suppose with the exception of, like, you know, some areas in, like, Victoria are pretty inhabited. But, like, if, you know, Queensland, if you drive west, there's, like, a fucking, just a, like, a cutoff, you know? Like, those bits in Silent Hill where you just get to the fucking, you know, bit of the road and it's just like, it's just a fucking cliff. It's like that, except it just turns brown and red, and then you're just in this, like, cosmic obscenity of void but not void. It's you just, the bottom's red and the top is blue, and it is that for basically the width of the continental United States. He just goes forever. There are some people who live out there. I mean, if you can call that living, you know, like the poor inhabitants of places like Tennant Creek. Like, it's one thing to live out there if you're part of like the mining or whatever, because like they live in these weird little like space towns where it's a miserable void, but like really well built with like nice places and stuff because it's just all obscenely wealthy fucking mining engineers and whatnot. But like, you know, you're still functionally on Mars. You know, like if you don't have friends at the one school that exists, that's just it. Oh, the camera pattern's not Masonic. It's closer to Buddhist. It's more of a mandala. Dragon World. Racists from Maine. Yeah, it's an old Dragon War. Dragon War. You are Amsel of Fandora, a clever and inventive dreamer. You have had many adventures in your time, but none so dramatic as your trip to the neighboring Simbala. It is there that you met the heroic monarch Hawkwind, an adventurous leader who joined with your fellow Fandorans to defeat the threat from the north. Okay. You're on a sandy beach. Waves lap the shore. In front of you, a small single-masted boat is tied to a stump. A west wind is blowing. Where are we? West wind is blowing. The small boat sways at the surf. The sail lies at the base of the mast. Try rephrasing this. Oh, okay. I wasn't looking, you know. I was busy reading your sentences. Untie boat. Okay. Use boat. Take boat. Must have one of those bags of holding. Take boat. Alright. Have it. Audiogenic software. I mean, you know what? That's a nice cover. Dragon design's a little iffy, but that, you know, the concept there is really, really good. Like, oh, I'm a scientist. I always like that. I like fantasy done as though it's an actual phase of some, you know, cultural evolution with bits of this and that poking in, you know. One of the little details I always enjoyed about the Witcher universe. Alright. Well, I don't really need that. Drew, wow, 84. Honestly, that's not bad for 84. You know, that graphics in 1984. Wasn't always a guarantee. Drag. And up socks. Fuck. Punch you right in your Enop socks. Okay. Now, what's this gonna be? Drax. I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna... Nostalgia! Okay. Alright, so we're getting maybe... Guess, like, Benoit! Guess what the game is gonna be. Like, it's you know, there's no pattern. It's just, sometimes this could be a sim, it could be, like, okay, maybe there's a driving game, I don't know. From the farthest regions, a group of people, men, women, children, and elders, had a vision. Upon the highest rocky peaks, the secret of knowledge awaited patiently. The quest for knowledge brought thus so far, and they knew from the ancient writings that the scarce accomplished of the Drac, okay, were always grandly rewarded by the gods. Alright. On a rocky platform, a warrior stands tall with the help of his numerous resources. That's... Alright, look, let's just get to what this is doing to me. Alright, this is... Okay, so we got, like, dragons. My choices. Alright. So, I wasn't expecting Tetris. Oh. My fucking line collapsed. That's weird. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting any of this. Why are those different colors? Does that do something? I guess we're gonna find out. After all that, it's just fucking Tetris. Right. Wait, what happened? I feel like that shouldn't have worked, but it did. And that... You know what? There's a nice use of shadow there. I'll give it that. Oh no, it is an L. Okay. All of that just to get to fucking Tetris. That's so fucking wild. Like, is there a, you know, like, there's different shit. Is that different properties? That one's flashing. What's that about? Huh. Alright, it didn't get rid of... That tune sounds familiar. I just don't know what I'm doing here. Huh. Yeah, look, see it clunked over. That sounds like is that the Bomberman music? Like, will this just collapse all the way if I fucking, like, flop it in somewhere, you know? Like, I guess not. You see what I mean about how you can't guess what the game is? Like, you just can't. All that at the fucking start. And it's like, what is it? It's Tetris. I mean, you know, there's some weird shit to it, but... wasn't expecting that. You know, like, conceptually, you can say, I'm not expecting porno mafia German hospital. And look, nobody does. But, you know, that's more than, you know, the conceptual content of the game. You know, that can be tough to guess, just sort of naturally. But just, you know, here's your fantasy intro, here's like some cutscenes, and then just, it's Tetris. Oh, I wonder what kind of game this is. I wonder where we're gonna go with Tetris. Just been Tetrised. Whoever's playing that fucking game there, that was a bad job. Drake Snake in the Secret Crypt. Guess what? Tetris. Thank you for purchasing Alan Wake 2. You are now downloading Tetris. Yeah, a 10-minute cutscene. It says, no, you got a whole thing explaining why your entire bloodline is cursed, and you're gonna meet a wizard, and you. Hell yeah. Oh fuck yeah. They don't read that. 1st of April 1925, Phoenix, Canada. S. Warren, what the? Oh, it's in fucking. Luft. I mean, that's too fast, Germany. I don't know what the fucking. You know. Dunkeld. Fürchterlich. Mr. Snake. Hier mit oben. Alright, look. Let's get where we get. Let's get to the Tetris you're about to hit me in the face with. Ah, Christ. Does this end? I wasn't expecting that. Am I playing this yet? No, I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Alright, no. Is this a point-and-click adventure game? I think it might be a point-and-click adventure game. Begin de Suche. Okay. Flirgen. I mean, it's hard enough reading fucking German. Oh, I crashed in my plane. Fuck me. I crashed my plane. Okay, so I got ammo, I got energy. I have a funny little walk cycle. Alright. Ooh, up I go. I have limited fuel, so I gotta be careful there. Alright. Doesn't look like I can go any farther that way. Huh. I mean, you know, not those. Those spiders are animated like fucking incredibly. Alright, doesn't look like an. That just hurts. Alright. I love this. He's sorry. He's sorry he crashed his plane. Why am I stuck up? Alright, thank you. He hated my pants. Alright, look. That's a weird little one, that. Kind of torn on that one, because I mean, it's entirely in fucking German. And it isn't really very good. But, like, I could steer a guy. Oh, God, look at that. Look at him. He's so sad. He didn't mean it. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to really play any game where the second I touch anything, I just die instantly. Like, that's not challenging. That's just fiddly and annoying. Look at that. I mean, look, what more do you need? Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Yeah, it is funny to think that every weird fucking... Alright. Just boot from the old disk image. Oh. Help, my Vikings are going too fast. I mean, look, this is, you know, this is a 286 if ever I saw it. Esther has... Of course it's Brazil. Alright. Redefiner, Jaguar, alright. Alright, so I got a funny little man. Oh, I got a jump, that's good, okay. Alright, my funny little man's funny little attack doesn't appear to do anything, which I'm not thrilled about. Yeah, because if nothing else, you know, like, I should be able to fucking... Hey, look! I now have 20, I now have 40 puntos. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, hey, oh. You can't start... Fucking stupid mouse. Get out of here. I've got, like, chucking axes. Alright, look, can I eat? Can I have some health, please? That's so much better. The doors aren't great. You know, you just gotta kinda like... Nope. Like, how do I deal with the fucking ground shit? Because I just don't think I can. Fuck me. Ow, double fuck me. Alright, I can't go through the trees. I mean, look, you know, that's... You know, would I have been happy to get that in 1989? Yeah, you know, almost. Like, that's a playable 1989 game. It is not what we'd call modern fun. Come on. Give me something I can fucking... Give me something I can keep. Give me something I can hold on to in the night. God, you gotta love fantasy box art, though. Look at that shit. Wait, what did that say? Through the swirling mists of an ancient island, the great dragon's call escapes into the night. Great. Okay. Alright. 16 colors. Alright, let's just go to the game. Let's just try and get started here. Let's try to get into it. Infogrames is one of those things like Samurai Showdown where my brain has just been auto-correcting it for like, you know, almost my entire life. Because why would it be infogrames and not info games? What's a grame? I wonder if this can handle this or if it's gonna completely fucking ruin it. Alright. Load adventure from, fucking, you know. This looks like that SNES one. There's like a SNES game like this that's honestly not awful. I mean, this seems a bit kind of cumbersome. Alright. Yeah, you fucking ring piece. Alright, you gotta lock me out of playing my fucking Draken with my goddamn dragon swearing at me. Like any, I don't want to be fighting with DOS copy protection 30 years after the fact for ultimately something that has a better version on the SNES, honestly. I think it's called Draken as well, now that I think about it. Draken is the first role-playing game that brings together so many technical characteristics and special effects. Technical characteristics. It's so funny seeing, like, you know, promo speech, advertising patter for, you know, honestly, for 89, that's actually pretty impressive. Alright, please. Vampire Strikes Back, Dracula. Alright, see, now we're getting somewhere. Look at this. Look at this with its fucking shenanigans. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be in some other fucking language. Man, like, I don't know. Maybe I played a game called Clyde's Castle. I mean, that asking me to remember whether or not I played a game called Clyde's Castle at fucking this point is... I mean, shit. You know, I'm not gonna remember that. I guarantee you there are really interesting, weird things in here that... Neat. That, like, you'll remember and I just won't. It's just gone. Like, it's just gone the second it's over. I mean, I have to clear some gutters and put some concrete down today, so, you know, that's where my mind is. We're running slow. What are we doing? Yep. Fuck off. Alright. Transylvania! This feels like it should have been a duckula game. Grame is an archaic term for anger, harm, or misery. I still feel like that doesn't fit, you know? Like, why would they call themselves Info, like, Misery? Info Misery would be a better fucking name. Alright. I mean, at least it's in English. Okay, so Dracula has an Igor. Alright. While this is going on, I fiddle with the aircon. I don't think it's working. Worried I was going to sit back down and then it'd just be a Tetris game. I think so, Brain, but how are we going to fit that many electric eels into a swimsuit? Okay, so this is a point-and-click adventure game about Dracula trying to create his own David Harbour. Live, David, live. It must have been wild when, like, people started figuring out electricity and you started making, like, dead frogs twitch and shit, because it just, like, the fucking possibilities, you know? Like, yeah, why wouldn't you be able to just sew a bunch of corpses together and fucking light it up? Of course. Look at it fucking go. You know. You can only kind of see it sometimes, and it makes frogs go. Fucking crazy. I love when, like, games have a weird... Alright. I mean, is it? Look. Talk, open, close, talk. That's novel. It all being hands. I mean, I had no idea what was going on there for a second, but... it's all in English. I love that bartender voice actor. Is that fucking Harry from Disco Elysium at the bar there? Fucking looks like it. Infogrames was a portmanteau of informatique and programme. Oh, so it's like French or something. Melty blood. Alright. It's a point and click adventure game. Sound was really low for that, though. That's an art style. Terrorifica. Dialogos y voices en castellano. All voices done by Dan Castellaneta. That's pretty good. Momostro de Bahaba Problemas El Cono. I mean, you know what? Having all the voices in Spanish, but like having the subtitles be English would probably make that a bit of fun. Well, I mean, look, you know, a point-and-click adventure game is a point-and-click adventure game. You know, what I want out of it is like decent animation, you know. That's fucking honestly, that's about it at this point. Drafts. Could you not hear that? Yeah, that's unsurprising. Like, I had to turn my end audio all the fucking way up just to hear even a little bit of it. I didn't know whether or not it was gonna, like, fucking... I don't like tinkering with, like, the user end audio just because it invariably fucks it up. Oh, hey, look, I can use the mouse. That's nice. There was voice acting. Oh. Can I do that with drafts, or do I take the spot? I huff you! Is that... You could have taken me using this piece, but as you do not take anything, I am going to huff you. I don't want to be huffed. Wait, what? I don't understand how drafts works. And I've been huffed, and to be honest, I'm made uncomfortable by that. I huff you. Goodbye. Draw poker. Microcomputer. You know. They had to call it that because it let you know that it wasn't going to take up, like, the corner of an office building. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I got so huffed. I thought, like, he was going to have to hop over my little piece, but apparently huffing, I just leave the fucking table. Didn't know that. Okay. Wow, let's see what 9 years does to draw poker. 9 years of technological advancement. 9 years of humanity pouring its collective wisdom into tricking a little piece of rock to think. Ah, cockass. What is draw poker? I only really know how to play Hold'em. Alright. That's not a great hand. I'm going to run away. Yeah. Like, again, I actually like playing Hold'em with people, for money even, like a $20 buy-in, it's a fun evening. But like playing it, the computer version is just so weird to me. At least, yeah, the inventory thing is like, all right, there's, it's fun. There's other elements that make that fun. That's the worst one. How is 1993 Draw Poker the worst one? Why would you commit this crime? No. Goodbye, Draw Pokers. Draws in bed to the big basket. The fuck? And Huiga de Altura. I want to say this is a basketball game, but those two screenshots do not look like a basketball game. That's weird. Oh, okay. That's... Oh no, I'm guessing like I'm guessing like the underlying function of the poker element is still identical. Just, I don't know, Hold'em's just so much more of a fun game. If you want to get all the Cagando. Yugador, redefine Taekwondo. Alright, that is redefine controls. I figured out that much. I think Yugador 1, Yugador 2. Okay, so 1 has got to be commence some kind of fucking play. Octavos de final, prima tiempo. Alright. Personal equipo. I don't know what that means. Alright, here's my little guy, I think. Soccer equipo. Alright, look, I don't fucking, I mean, like, look, for, I'm sure that made Brazilian children very happy. But that's just terrible. Crap. Dreadnoughts, the most exciting sea battles ever fought. Replicated as a spreadsheet. Because if you get overstimulated, you'll rock back and forth and scream, and your parents are tired of hearing it. Do you have a sound card fitted? Pro, baby. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see what Mecha Sheldrake has, View a note on all captain's decisions. Yes. View the battle. Yes. No. Yes. Watch Officer Chatham. Friendly ship, the Falmouth, bearing 2,000 yards north, heading west. This is fun. I just get to watch. I get to try and experience the forms of sensibly dosed excitement that yeah, like I downloaded fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. I have no attachment to the, I don't think I've never played it. But then, like, it turned out, I think Amber told me it was PG, and I looked and it's PG, and it's like, I don't want to watch a fucking PG horror movie. Fuck you. If there isn't, like, some kid getting absorbed and, like, ripped apart by some fucking weird, mechanized mascot's innards, I just don't give a shit, because there's nothing else in that for me. Are you excited? The Rostock decides to patrol. Maybe I selected the wrong mission or something. The most exciting sea battles ever fought. Dreadnoughts recreates the great naval battles from the period in maritime history when the steel battleship ruled the oceans. Fuck. This is the thing about the DOS era. You know, like a game called Dreadnoughts could be just like not just like the most boring life experience that you could possibly have. Dream Prisoner. All right. Fuck yeah. All right, okay. Excellent. This looks like a fucking CD-ROM made by Peter Gabriel in 1992. Let's roll. Gremlins, good movie. The Gate, not bad. Sequel's not as good. When Evil Lurks, see, that's by the guy that did that other movie and he has a habit of taking something that would have been good if it were a little bit simpler, but then just cluttering it. Like so much of the basic work that I can't remember his name, some kind of Spanish, that he does is really good, but the plots are always just needlessly convoluted, which leads to, you know, cluttered story beats that should be better but aren't. And just a few little things, you know, like the problem with When Evil Lurks was just they either needed to kind of really sort of emphasize possibly some of the other elements of the way the demons control human minds, but you know, for creating an environment where just every now and then demons could show up and that was just a thing and you had to call, like, you know, because that was integrated reasonably well in quite a clever world-building sense where, like, a guy didn't want to tell the cops about the fucking demon because then the church had come and they'd confiscate the land, and it was just kind of a way of, like, stealing his fucking land. And it's like, you know what? That's really good. That's a very clever way of integrating, of you know, generating a world where, you know, demonic possession and the problems that comes with are so sort of present and there and part of like existence that it can be used for effectively a land grab. Great. And then rather than just like, you know, telling a little more of a simpler story with that, it's just like, I'm gonna add 17 fucking layers to it that don't do my fucking anything. I mean, they're worth watching for their moments, but that's about it. No, I like Gremlins too. I said The Gate. The Gate's okay. Gate 2 is, you know, it's not awful, but just...
As we join our story, you find yourself walking in a dimly lighted street in a suburb of a small town in Derry, Holland. A car passes by and blows some leaves around. Like a true Marlboro man, you flick your zipper open and light a slightly curved cigarette.
A true Marlboro man? Alright. Come on. Fucking... Yep, alright. Oh. There's a cursor down there. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a text adventure. I gotta type shit. Look at wall. Left now, privilege of the chamber, all wooden table, look, table. Alright, to escape this awful and ridiculous. Alright, look, I don't want to play anything that the game describes as awful and ridiculous, because I feel like that's them covering for shitty work. Dream Prisoner! Trick me into playing, you stupid fucking goddamn. Basketball! Yeah, like, that was the big problem for Witch for me, was just, you know... There's a, like... You're almost watching a documentary, you know? Like, these people are primitive. Scaring them is easy. You know? Settings like that can function if you're doing maybe more of a more obvious, you know, monster film. because it's, you know, it's a monster. Dream exe, USA exe. Huh. Do I get America or the Dream? Let's play it. Hey, data east. Usually reliable. But, you know, the DOS variable is a little bit wild. You're going to the dark place. You're going to Garth Marenghi's Challenge 3-on-3. There needs to be a kind of one of those graphic adventure games, but you gotta, like, type for Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. You know, because making a shitty video game, or like a CD-ROM experience, you know, making a shitty one of those is a completely Garth Marenghi move. You know, seeing it as like the new form of storytelling. And it being like just all this ridiculous talk, and then the game itself is like kind of fucking stupid. Did that guy call me dumbass? Fuck you. Alright, what am I doing here? Alright, okay, so I got little guy. Alright. Oh, look at him. He's smiling, he's happy. Okay. So, I gotta charge it. Is that strength or is that accuracy, do you suppose? Come on, come on. Can I dunk? Yeah, that's not a dunk. That's one of those little... alright. Damn it. Go in ball. Go in hole. I'm determined to get it to fucking time it so I can get the... Hey! Right, so I feel like that is, you know... I love the little side saddle stance he's got there. Alright, so the charge meter feels like it's for accuracy. Do a dunk, motherfucker. Yeah, that's the cool part. Jams it in. When do I get on fire? Alright, so it's timing based. That's not bad. Ah, penis butt fuck shit. I feel like I gotta get it like perfectly every time, otherwise it's just not. Ah, you anus. That was way the fuck off. Look, if I'm running toward the fucking thing and I push the god, yeah. Okay, how do I... Alright, there we go. Oh, there is another guy, okay. Ah. Alright, so he's got... Oh, no, I got it. Fuck you. Ah, come on. He's got to, like, go past a certain point or some shit, doesn't he? Ah, look. Oh, hey, he's already got it. How'd I take it from him earlier? Alright, no, I didn't want to do that. I swear I fucking just snatched it, but, like, I don't know what the button for snatch is anymore. I just appear to be jumping. No, no, I don't want to play Garth Marenghi's Dream Team. I mean, there are elements of The Witch I liked. I just, you know... I don't think it was, in a technical sense, a bad film. But it's just, you know... Like, there's got to be some form of natural engagement. You know, like, it's similar with slashes where, like, the, you know, monster is just a guy in an outfit, you know? Like, there are just so many little bits where, like, the rest of the film has to work really well. Because if it's dependent on the slasher component, so much of that is predicated on just a lot of dumb luck shit going right. You know, unless there's some kind of giga mutant, like, you know, Michael Myers... Where it's like, oh yeah, this guy's like 6'7", fucking 200 kilos, and moves like a fucking lunatic. Like, that's fine. It was like the recent run of 3 films. I think it was the second one. There's a moment at the start where the police are going to arrest him. and they're looking out a window, and Michael Myers just runs at them, and it's a perfect demonstration of just a monstrously sized human, just like just hitting them like a fucking like the bit in Home Alone 2 where the fucking tool chest rolls down the stairs, just fucking hits him, and like that communicates the monstrousness of somebody that fucking big just going nuts. But I was not expecting this. Why is this dream warrioring? What's... Okay. I mean, I don't think that's even worth slowing down. You know, like, it was always... Like, the rest of... There was a lot about the first Scream that was good, that made it, like, enough that I could suspend my disbelief that, like, you know, Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard were actually successfully murdering people. And they structured the murders a little better to, you know, facilitate that as well. They didn't have a point where they were, like, just mysteriously able to tank lots of damage that would normally fuck another human up. But there's just all these little details that are, you know, like, you just don't trip or anything like that. You don't, like, sprain a fucking ankle. Like, I'm never going to think that with, like, you know, Michael Myers or Jason or any of the monsters, because, like, no, they're not going to, you know. I don't do CrossFit. No, I don't want to be injured. Like, you know, if it's that thing of like, am I gonna be able to beat like fucking, you know, Michael Myers in a fucking fight? No, because he's like, you know, 6'7" and moves like an animal. Like he has the strength, you know, the superhuman strength of a psychopath. Like he doesn't, you know, there's no limiters on his fucking, you know, body, even before he becomes magic. You know, I can fuck Matthew Lillard up. Young, old, now, then, I can fuck Matthew Lillard up. And am I gonna go out of my way to get in a fight with a guy with a big long knife? Fuck no. But if that's happening, then you know there's a chance. You know, you could probably fucking just hold him and go, fucking stop. What are you doing? Like, you know, so much of the kills get predicated on just happenstance going in the killer's way that my ability to suspend my disbelief becomes shattered. And it's incumbent upon the filmmaker to prevent that, you know? Because, yeah, that, I don't have to suspend that disbelief when it's fucking Michael Myers, you know? I don't have to suspend that disbelief when it's fucking magical Jason. I don't have to suspend that disbelief when it's the fucking xenomorph. Because, yeah. And so when you got all these other films structuring their shit so I don't have to do that, when the films are kind of making me go, alright, now you're gonna have to just bear with me here. This 12-year-old girl is really fucking dangerous if you just think about it for a second. Mong string, yeah, basically. I mean, CrossFit's just not good for you. There are lots of things you shouldn't be doing to exhaustion. There are lots of exercises that don't work that way. And any... Why does it have... It's got upside down question marks? Okay. Nobody, bedroom, Westview. Like, it has a mouse, but I don't know. Maybe I gotta, like, restart it or something. Installed 2. So, wait, did I just put DZ... I'll try... Oh, yeah, that's right. That didn't work. One floppies. I'll leave that, but I want to try and figure out how to get the fucking mouse working. Because if I can get the mouse working, that might be entertaining. But I don't want to fucking tinker about. You know, that's going to be annoying enough without... Am I putting on my... When's this from? Alright, now look, that's got graphics. What the fuck's going on? Is that the Amiga version? Does the Amiga have, like, better graphics? Apple 2GS screens shown. Other displays are similar. I mean, you say that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna go back to that fucking install bit. The Void's largely really fucking good. I think they hit their peak kind of before the end. Like, they kind of have that issue of, like, a really, really, really good reveal moment where everything kicks off, like, in the middle of the film. And then the sort of concluding sort of sequence, not the ending exactly, but, like, the last, run of horrific this and that and the other, it just doesn't match it, which is kind of a bummer. Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's troubleshoot a game from years ago. Still got it, baby. Ah. But at least I got the mouse. Did I just jump up and hit my head on the ceiling? Posters look. Alright. I feel like there's something there, but it's still... I mean, why is it just black? See, now that's better graphics as well. I'll sort it out later. This feels like it was inspired by fucking Lawnmower Man. Well, functional strength's a very different beast. Like, that's useful. That's also not what CrossFit's going to give you. Dreams, 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 dreams. Dreams for reality is uninstalled on my desk. A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman. Ooh, 3DFX. Tiptoes in my room most every night. Oh, fuck you. Go to sleep, everything will be alright. And I close my eyes and I drift away. Why is this not working? It's just where I was earlier. Alright, look. I don't want to have to fucking troubleshoot all day, every day. I mean, I'm not going to delete that. And I want to try and get that fucking... Alright, look, I'm going to fucking... because I look like a shirtless German running around the dream reality, and I'm fucking curious now, I've given up on having anything actually measurably fun occur today. Choice. My fault. My fault. Alright, let's install it. Alright, let's, Okay, that didn't work. X copy, UV config. That didn't work, did it? Yeah, of course it didn't work. Why would it work? Why would something like that just fucking go? Anus. Setup. Mm. Ah! And I drift away. I love that scene. Just for the pull-out reveal of Frank Booth standing way, way, way too close. It's just so much in that. God, look at that. Have you ever spread your arms and taken flight? Have you ever battled giant mechanical spiders? Have you ever been kicked to death by a pointy-headed dwarf? You see what I mean? You know, like that. This is what I'm being denied. Real-time character control through advanced motion blending technology. Yeah, like look at that. I think I got a lightsaber there. You know. I think if a pointy-headed dwarf is about to kick me to death, I get to kick it to death. Oh, hey, look, Dreamweb. Alright, how about you just work for me, Dreamweb? How about you just not be a cunt about this? Hey, look at that. I bet. Okay, where are we? Which one did fucking Crowshaw play? Because he had to do that with like old-fashioned fucking. Because I want Dreamweb CD with CD enhanced sound and probably like speech. I'm guessing. I mean, I'd hope. Yeah, I don't know what that German fat lady letter is. Just inventing fucking letters. Okay, install. Actually, yeah, this is on ScumVM. For the memory of a lifetime. Alright, look. There we go. Okay. Where's my door? How do I get out of here? Oh, hey, look, there I am. Zoom control. Open inventory. Alright, okay, right. So, examine sync, then I got use up there. Oh, well, fuck you, buddy. Look, I just, I don't need these kinds of fucking nonsense. I mean, no point deleting those. Some classic. Well, we'll end on this today, I think. Is there a drag queen called Gay Neilman? Because if there isn't, I feel like that's a waste. Future Fashion presents. Presents what? Oh, there we go. Good lord, look at that. It's the most munted. Fucking. Oh, I recognize that thing in the bottom left corner because he's got that stupid little face. Dicest. Why are the Germans all out in force today? I don't want to accidentally learn German because of this stupid fucking series. Ein Moment bitte? I mean, that's one moment, please. I know that. don't know what drucken means. Oh, okay, let's starten. Ansik anden, extra info. Configuration anden. Alright, there we go. Okay. I'm a little guy. I have a little jump. I mean, that's a dinky fucking jump. Something is counting down. Something known as Zeit, and I don't know what that is. Time? See, I'm accidentally learning German. I knew, Cock, fuck, shit. Your stupid fat fucking head keeps bumping on the goddamn ceiling. And then I keep touching that little green guy, and I don't even know what that is. I think this is the most just directly playable thing I've had today. That is like pinpoint to get up there. There we go. I knew it was gonna happen, and I fucking didn't do anything about it. Ah! Fuck you, Germany. Well, that's a tomorrow problem. Gay Neilman, I'm telling you. Name's right there. That was another slightly draining day, you know. I think lately I've just been getting like a run of the peculiar, the unplayable, some fucking bait and switch bullshit, and Germany, you know. And I've just about had enough of Germany's contributions to DOS gaming. Like something else has to come along. I need Korea to save me with just some fucking, you know, an RPG or a playable shooter or something. Ding 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 ding. But you know, I'm learning German and Portuguese, so that's fun. You know, slowly picking things up. Like, languages are easier to learn if you have an idea about like the underlying structure of how your language works. Like once you sort of get that, once you get like, all right, it gives you more familiar points to structure your understanding around, because that's what you need, familiar points. You also need to be fucking, you know, motivated or just submerged in the language. You know, you're not going to download Duolingo or whatever and then just learn a fucking language. I mean, I've been really tempted to learn another language, but just like, I'm just fascinated by weird grammatical structures, which is just not a good idea. Because I'm going to wind up like being really interested in something fucking strange that has very few speakers. You know, like some fucking weird indigenous nightmare that, you know, even the fucking speakers don't really want to speak anymore. Just hanging on to out of fucking spite. Well, it has a really interesting evidentiary fucking prefix system. It's different things that tell you where you got your information from. It's built into the language. It's really fascinating. Or, you know, stuck with some fucking dumbass language with fucking grammatical gender. Just madness. Ein is neuter. Eine is feminine. Einer is masculine. That's just terrible. That's just so fucking stupid. Why? Like, what does that do? It's functionally fucking useless. Eine. Is a computer a boy or a girl? I'm curious now. Eine. I think the PlayStation is feminine. I don't know why. Oh, fuck. I used to know how to pronounce that too, the click languages. Mosha or something. I think it's like further to the back. There's that. There's it's not a language exactly, but there's like a quasi-whistled communication system from some hilly region in a Spanish island. I'm not learning Esperanto, you just gotta let that die. They tried. They tried. Computers are masculine. Okay, there we go. Are there any computer parts that are feminine? You know? Do you have a slutty little disk drive? Like, why? Some of it doesn't even make sense, you know? Like, I understand if, like, oh, what's this big shape, dick-shaped thing? You know, that's a man. It's like, alright. It's still stupid, but there's at least a fucking coherence to the fucking internal logic of it. Computers are men. Fucking alright. Like, is that the same for, like, concepts as well? Like, I mean, it must be. What's a helmet? Unless plural, then they are feminine. Worst language. Hard drive is feminine. This is stupid. It's Meccano. It sounds like someone having a coughing fit, and that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Defest Plata. Is that hard drive? Fuck it, I don't care. Whatever. I'll be speaking English in a century anyway, so just, you know, enjoy it while it lasts. Alright. Hey, 308 members. The number went up. Good job. And to whoever was like, that number in particular, even better job. Today you're slightly better than all the other people. You get your little head pat for that. Okay. So what have we learned today? You know, the dream section wasn't great. We're up to something called Dreister, which I'm just going to blame the Germans on again, and it is. And the extinction of all other languages will gently continue until we're left with just the pleasant nonsense of Earth Basic. The number went up, so, you know, you can go out into the world with a slight sense of purpose that you would otherwise not. You know, just a little tickle in the back of your head. The little sensation that you can accomplish things if you do them, you know. Nothing too hard, mind, you know. You don't need to plan 1,000 steps ahead, because you just don't know where those feet are gonna fall, you know. It might be rocks in the way or something. You know. Look to where you can see, pick something simple, and get that done, because you achieved today. You've achieved. So, what is it? Is it Thursday? What day is it? Where am I? Who are you people? You're not my real doctor. It is Thursday. Okay. So that means we got an episode tomorrow. Remember, I'll be looking at the fucking poll on the Patreon. So if you're a paying nitshit, you should have... I'm assuming you get some kind of notification or something if something shows up on the fucking thing. I don't know. Maybe if you do, fill it out if you don't. But if you're paying and you don't fill it out, hey, you're not allowed to complain. This is your option. Everyone else, get fucked, go to the fucking thing, make the number go up. You know, you're just a parasite anyway. And watch my show, or I'll bash your fucking kids.